Hello everyone, I decided to possibly shine some light on my current stream setup so as to maybe answer some questions I've been getting. I do emphasize that this is my current setup, simply because it's taken me a long time to get to this point and I may even be changing this in the future. Since I began streaming, I was dedicated to bringing the best quality to my viewers. This has pushed me to try and find the best viewer experience. Also, has a lot to do with how fairly ugly the Kingsfield games can look. It's something that's grown on me, but I'm sure a lot of individuals haven't had that enlightening experience. I can say, with the money I spent and the time I've taken to research all the different possibilities, I will 100% be making a video on various quality options for when you decide you want to play as well. Keep in mind that as a streamer, what I'm looking for may differ from you or others. My goal is to have the best quality for myself as well as for you, the individual absorbing my content. If I were simply just playing at home by myself, my setup would surely be much more simple. So first, I've taken a little video simply outlining and showcasing my stream setup. 90% of the time that I'm playing a video game, I'm streaming. The only time I don't is when I'm doing offline speedruns or practice. There's even time when I play to capture footage for a video like this one. As it currently stands, my setup consists of my Commodore 1702 model CRT, two BenQ monitors, one is 60Hz and the other is 144Hz. My PlayStation and its components are behind my desk, as well as my SSC. My PC is also behind my desk as I have a little space to work with. I moved a few weeks ago and my setup currently resides in my garage. This is definitely temporary, but it does allow me to have great privacy when on my PC. I have other CRTs like my Trinitrons, but I prefer the Commodore mostly because of its compact size. My webcam is a Logitech C9 20S Pro. I also have a little ring light that I use here and there. So I decided to kind of gut out my setup here and kind of bare bones lay it out, kind of show you how I have it. I do get a lot of compliments on the quality of my stream. Believe it or not, the quality, my native quality is a lot better. When you stream on Twitch, it kind of eats away at it a little bit. So what I have here, this is my Slim PS2. I don't remember the model exactly. Okay, it's a 9000. You can tell by the way this is laid out here. The disc reader on this one's kind of old, and so it only reads PS1 discs, just because that's what happens when these things kind of wear down. They get to a point where they can only play PS1 games, and then after that, it wears down further. It can only do nothing. So I have my PS2 here, and what I have, this is an official Sony hookup here, and it's got S-Video out as well as composite, and it also has a multi-out, which is amazing to me. It's simplified my layout a lot. So what I do is I have S-Video going out to the Commodore I showed earlier. It goes out, and then this here, I don't know exactly what this is, but it splits the S-Video into Luma and Chroma, which is what my Commodore takes, as you can see there. And then my composite, I simply use for my Commodore as well, and I just use the audio cables here, and it puts it into whatever this thing is, which gives audio to my Commodore. And I found out how to do this through Reddit, which was pretty cool. So then I have another cord, so when you have something like this, you can actually connect two cords. So I have this S-Video composite cord here, and then I actually attached an RGB SCART from Insurrection Industries, and that goes into my OSSC. I don't know if I have to clarify this at all or not. I don't know how this stuff works, but I'm not sponsored by any of these people. There's my OSSC remote there. It's OSSC. Sorry, I'm using a little camera, handheld camera here. I've never done that before, so sorry if this is kind of wonky. So then the OSSC, sorry, it's hard to see the screen. There we go. The OSSC outputs HDMI in this case, and then the HDMI goes into my Elgato HD60 Pro, which goes right into my computer. It's got an in and an out section. I just put it in so that it captures. And then at one point I was using HD Retrovision PS2, PS3 cables. They are component. And I also had this thing that I got off Facebook like a couple years ago, a Roxio GameCap HD Pro. It basically just takes the component and converts it to HDMI seamlessly, which I don't have a need for this anymore now that I have this, because this also takes component and converts it to HDMI a lot better. And I also have this thing here. I don't think I really mentioned this. This is a pedal and for splitting. You just click down with your foot. This goes on the floor. You can go back a split, you can go forward a split, you can split. And it's USB. So that's the setup, essentially. Sorry if this was kind of a weird way of doing it. I've never done it like this before, but that's how I get the quality I have. And that's it. Simply put, anyways. As I mentioned, I was making a video about my opinions with the quality differences when thinking about playing or streaming these games. Keep in mind, as always, this is simply my opinion. I'm not endorsed by any of these companies, and I am just reporting my findings after years of experimentation. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions at all, comment and I'll absolutely respond. As always, I appreciate the support and think the world of the Kingsfield community. You all are great, and I hope your holidays went well.